I'm Pastor Eric Wester, Assistant to the Presiding Bishop and Director, Federal Chaplaincies. I greet you from the historic Iwo Jima Memorial, adjacent to Fort Myer, Virginia, and historic Arlington National Cemetery. As you look at the hands on that display of the flag being raised over Iwo Jima, those who originally raised the flag believed in service, serving something greater than themselves. The hands signify both their commitment to serve and their conviction. Such belief in service before self and the conviction that shared efforts are the best way forward apply to our life in the ELCA. We serve as disciples of Jesus Christ and do so together. On behalf of 200 ELCA pastors serving as chaplains in the military, Department of Veterans Affairs, and federal prisons, I want to say thank you to Bishop Murray Finck. Bishop Finck is a believer, not in some kind of America first or America only, but a believer in how the Spirit of Christ leads this church into public institutional ministries. Bishop Finck honors those who answer the call of the nation to put service before self. Bishop Finck is a believer in the ways chaplains bear witness to the continuing presence of Christ. He believes in Christ, who promises peace in the midst of the storms of those charged with the ethical application of force, those responsible to protect the vulnerable and pursue justice and peace. Bishop Finck demonstrates his belief in Christ at work in our Lutheran chaplaincies by his personal presence alongside our military, VA, and federal prison chaplains. Bishop Finck visits our chaplains serving on the territory of the Pacifica Synod at places like Tripler Army Medical Center, Pearl Harbor Navy Base, the Marine Corps Base in Hawaii, Camp Pendleton, the Navy Base in San Diego, Fort Shafter in Hawaii, and many other locations across the Synod where military chaplains carry out their ministries. While in Chicago, Bishop Finck visits with chaplains from Great Lakes Naval Base at the Recruit Training Command. In D.C., Bishop Finck has been to the Naval Academy and had lunch with midshipmen there. He traveled to the Pentagon and met with the 3 military chiefs of chaplains. Thanks too to Rhoda, who traveled to Washington in recognition of the most recent Air Force Chief of Chaplains, a Lutheran pastor, when he was honored at the conclusion of his more than 30 years of service. And twice per year, Bishop Finck meets with the Federal Chaplaincy Ministries Advisory Committee and provides guidance to the military, VA, and federal prison chaplains. Bishop Finck could only live out his belief in our chaplaincy ministries with the support and sponsorship of the congregations and colleagues in ministry of the Pacifica Synod. So for your prayerful support to Rhoda, to the congregations, to the leadership, and to each one of you, and for Bishop Finck, thank you from the chaplains.